All right. So, um, oops, is this? Yeah, it is on the wrong account. Okay, so as we can see as of right now, I'm home finally. It is the same day. I'm not slacking, I swear. It's the same day. I'm home, and as we can see, price not too hot. Not the greatest. But it is what it is. It is what it is. So from today, price was kind of wonky in my opinion. Not much that I really knew here. However, what I could have known was that we would have touched the 50% and immediately rejected away and pushed away. Guess what we got? A 50% rejection automatically, right? Let me take a bite of my food. 嗯哼。So anyway, mm, well, it's time to journal, I guess. Definitely could have done much better today. Definitely, honestly, shouldn't have even taken a trade today, realistically speaking. But since I did, I could have taken a much better trade. Okay, journal. So today is May 15th, 2026. 15th, yeah, 15th, 2026. Mm, so, why did I put this here? It's supposed to be all the way up here. You know what? Maybe Asia session hits this, right? No, today's Friday. Today's Friday. We're not moving anymore after this. So yeah, I was thinking of making a short using this. I don't know yet. Maybe if I finish this recap in time. So anyway, yeah. So there's a lot of things that I just could have done so much better. Oh wait, wow, wait. I'm only in for 8, which means I did make profit. I, I did make profit, didn't I? Because it would have gotten me in for my sell side liquidities and then gotten me out for some of my buy sides, which means yeah. Okay, well actually, you know what? That's fine. I'm um I'm profiting 1,000 on the day. Well, technically I'm profiting like $20 on the day. I break even. You know what? In my eyes, that works because I had a sell stop right here at the ISP and a bunch of buy entries down here. I wanted to get into buy entries to get to this ISP, and then I thought price was gonna end. Price was either gonna end here, end here, and here, and here, or up here, right? So I had a bunch of different take profit levels, uh, and oops, sorry, that was from this morning. And so I guess I got entered off of 2 right here, and then we moved all the way down, and then we hit my all of my or my entry levels, um, which is why I'm only in 8 right now. I would be in 10, but I was in a bearish trade right here, I guess. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I mean, I thought I had one up here too, but I guess not. But yeah, so okay, for starters, let's say I shouldn't even have taken a trade, right? Um, I should have I should have completely faded today after seeing how price was moving. Um, it's better to take no trade than to lose the trade, which is what I did today. So yeah. So let's say sometimes. when price is moving unclearly, I put you clearly, but okay, unclearly, and there is nothing, there is nothing going your way, it is best to not take a trade rather than lose an unnecessary trade. So yeah, for today, it was a very strange trade that I took. So what we saw here was this big chunk of consolidation, right? And then I wasn't even in here because I was driving at this time. I was going to my grandpa's house to take care of him, just to make sure, everybody knows I wasn't an idiot. Okay, I just missed all of this price here, right? Everything on the higher time frames back here, everything pointed to bullish, right? However, I saw that we hadn't swept any major forms of bearish liquidity or sell side liquidity, right? So I marked this low, which was from all the way back here, right? But we didn't take that out. So I was, cautious. I didn't want to take any trade yet. However, what in hindsight now, well, I mean, I guess I saw it also before, but I didn't really think about it, right? In hindsight, these are equal lows right here, and price started to rally and then took out those lows. Um, on the S&P 500, can I reset my chart view? I can't reset my chart view. Hello? 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 Am I like, okay, thank you. Um, Same here. S&P 500 swept these lows, right? And then same right here. I think, yeah, Dow Jones swept these lows right here. And I mean, with all of those sweeping those lows, I was hoping we could SMT this because the other two had the lows very far away, right? I was hoping NASDAQ could be the SMT provider, but we didn't actually SMT, and instead we pushed higher again, and then we retraced and then pushed even higher. Something that was dumb of me, I'm pretty sure the recording caught it, but I had written down here saying if the 30-minute candle could close at a reasonably high price, we could expect bullish for the rest of the day from here on out, right? And so when we look at the 30-minute, we can see right here, the 30-minute engulfs this entire candle and closes above it, right? And that should have been a perfect indicator that we're going to be bullish. At some point, we're going to be bullish, right? So there's 50% here, and I should have been in at the 50%. I should have been in at like the 15-minute fair value. That's not the right day. That's not the same day at all. Why does it keep doing this? Oh, there's no 15-minute fair value gap. Okay. But there is an order block. So I should have been in that 15-minute order block. Should have been on the 5 minutes time frame. There's 50% of the order block. I wouldn't have gone in, but I would have gone in with 2 at least. I should have just been in somewhere around here, right? But I was in all the way down here. And also, I didn't even take these early. I took these very late. So what I had initially taken was this right here, somewhere around here. I wanted price to show me a sweep in my buy side liquidity, and then a sweep in the sell side liquidity to show willingness to go higher, and then taking out the breakout traders, breakout artists, right? And then showing a turtle soup, taking out more breakout artists, right? And then continuing higher. We didn't get that. We turtle souped here, generated liquidity, turtle souped again, generated liquidity, turtle souped again, generated liquidity, right? And this right here is within the 50% margin. So taking a trade here wouldn't have mattered too much. Taking a trade here and here and here, it does matter, right? So what I had done was I had taken a long entry at Sunday open after this candle closed above it. This next candle tapped into Sunday open. I had stops right here, right below, and then my target was all the way up here. Okay, 436 points, right? I immediately got stopped out, obviously. Terrible trade. What I should have done instead. If I was in earlier, maybe I would have gotten in somewhere around here, maybe somewhere around here, right? But I wasn't. So what I should have done was waited for the 50% of this to get hit, react off of it, right? We see price re-dip into this 50% move right here. I should have targeted something like the ISP, right? Because I said we wanted maybe about 425 to 450 points, I believe is what I said. And we moved 395. I don't remember exactly what I said. I think I said 425 to 450. Maybe I could have said around 400 to 425, but I don't remember exactly. But regardless, I could have targeted this ISP because I know price always loves to just reject off of these levels on the ISP. And look, why don't we see this, right? The close on the bullish candle here, and then the open on the bearish candle. Tap right here, tap right here. Oh, don't move it. Tap right here, tap right here, tap right here, and I don't know. I definitely 1,000% could have done much better here. So let me always I guess trust the higher time frame. I mean, again, 2 times in a row now I've trusted the wrong thing, right? What exactly what exactly can I say though? I guess always trust structure. And high time frame analysis. Especially like trusting the 50% margins much more than like turtle soup. So what I put was to trust 50% margins more than low time frame turtle soup because low time frame turtle soup can happen many times as fake outs and to manipulate retail traders. And then again with marrying the idea, right? So what I had thought here initially was that I wanted to see bullish buy side liquidity taken out and then sell side liquidity taken out and then a move bullish, right? But instead, we first got a sell side liquidity taken out, and then a consolidation, and then a pullback, total soup bearish, right? And then hit 50%, and then we rally. And I think I held on to that idea like a lot. So when this sell side liquidity got hit first, I was scared, and I thought, maybe this would be a turtle soup and we would end up taking out buy side liquidity and just push higher and higher and higher. Um, when in fact that is not what happened. In fact, we took sell side liquidity, consolidated around total soup, and then pushed lower. So um, basically, just stop sticking to one prediction, especially after it's been proven wrong. Always reevaluate what your choices are to ensure your highest probabilities. But yeah, I mean, I guess it's not too bad on the day, right? I'm not gonna be able to record a short with that. Anyway, it's not too bad on the day, because I ended up break even, due to having the entry up here and then stops down here. Um, but yeah, let me take another bite. Wait. Mm, I mean, what can I really say? I guess realistically, I was also marrying the idea of taking long-term sell-side liquidity back here before we see a bullish move, because I wanted to see some SMT or some high time frame liquidity swept before we make a move. But what I should have done was just look at this, go 50%, and then take that trade. I've been making it so much more complicated. Some days I make it more complicated, some days I make it more simple, and both times I will lose 9 times out of 10 because I'm not really focused on trading. I'm not taking anything that's actual trades. But yeah, I mean, that's all I can really do for today, because today was cut off short regardless. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'll record a short, post a short or something. I think I'm gonna start spamming shorts so I can get some more traction and visibility. But yeah, that's it for today's trading journal. Realistically, I just made a lot of mistakes this week. I ended up losing 4 out of 5 days. Yes, I am technically profitable on the week, but that's not the only thing that matters to me. What matters is the consistency as well, because the inconsistent wins and consistent losses end up hurting my mental more. And it's not every single week that I'll still come out profitable, right? Um, I sometimes, yeah, I'll lose 4 out of the 5 days and win the fifth day, and I'll be profitable like I am here. I'm profitable about 6K, I believe. But I mean, none of that really matters if my mental isn't all the way there, right? Like if I'm always losing and maybe I win once, you know, it's not going to be good for me to keep a strong mindset that way, because I hate losing. So what I need to do is definitely start doing a little bit better, start paying more attention to what I'm seeing, what the market's giving me, um, and hopefully next week we can do better. I'm targeting for 3 days profitability next week at the very least. If not, at least 2 days profitability and 1 day just no trading, right? Who knows? Maybe I win all 5 days, right? But at the end of the day, um, I'm going to be recording it, I'm going to be journaling it, and I'm going to be making sure that I get better every single week. So, yeah, I'll try to spam some shorts Saturday and Sunday too if I possibly can. But and I'm also gonna make a second channel, so, or well, I guess it's gonna be my main channel. But yeah, hopefully I can gain some more traction and gain an audience.